Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo and Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, it ain't working without you guys. So let's get open for business and let's wake up those football gods. Wake up here, guys. You know, during the season, I have my segment called Game Day Coffee because I get started in the morning with my cup of coffee. Maybe I've been up all night because I'm cooking some stuff in the smoker and, got to tend to the wood and make sure it's all smoky and stuff. But now, of course, it's the off season. It is the off season. In fact, this is week number 3 of the off season. Fortunately, we've had plenty of stuff to talk about because of the quarterback upheaval around the NFL and so on. But I'm sure, I don't know about you, but I'm just kind of tired of the whole Dak Prescott debate on whether we should pay Dak or not pay Dak and things and this, that, and the other. The thing that's crazy is what we all want is we want the Dallas Cowboys to be back in the Super Bowl, winning a Super Bowl. And what's lost in this is everybody's thinking and focused in on the wrong thing. Everybody's looking and saying it's all about just the quarterback. If you've got a quarterback, then you've got a Super Bowl, but you're missing the whole picture. Yeah, that's forefront. You got to have a guy who can play, who doesn't, put you behind the 8 ball by having lots of turnovers and things. But that's not the only thing. But it seems like that's the only thing we're focusing on, and we're believing that if we solve the quarterback situation, then we're done. But that's short-sighted. And herein lies the problem. We focus in on one problem and ignore everything else. We sit here and think, oh, Russell Wilson. Let's get Russell Wilson. That guy, man, he's won a Super Bowl. Dak ain't shit. Russell Wilson, he's won one. But here's the thing. It's true. Russell Wilson is an incredible quarterback. I'm not going to dispute that. I am not going to sit here and say, I know I'm a Dak fan. I'm not going to tell you that Russell Wilson today is, that Dak Prescott today is better than Russell Wilson. But it's possible that Dak Prescott can be better than Russell Wilson when Dak Prescott has more time. Russell Wilson's got a lot more years under his belt than Dak Prescott. And most people, like if you look at what I do woodworking-wise now versus what I used to do 10, 15, 25 years ago, I've gotten better at what I do, the complexity, the intricacies of everything. I've gotten better because I've had more time to learn and grow and develop. And that's where you look at Dak Prescott's career and say, he's gotten better each time. In fact, you can go through the numbers of where Russell Wilson was at this point. Yes, he had a Super Bowl trophy in his hands, but the numbers and what Dak Prescott and him have done are very similar. The thing is we look and we say, Aaron Rodgers, best quarterback in the world. If we just had Aaron Rodgers, we'd win the Super Bowl. But see, here's the problem. Let's take a look here, okay? Let me flip the camera over here. 2010 with Mike McCarthy and Aaron frickin' Rodgers. The Green Bay Packers were Super Bowl champions. In that season, I want you to take a look here. Their offensive rank in scoring points is only 10th with Aaron Rodgers. Yardage, 9th. Slightly above average offense. But see, here's the thing. We think about Aaron Rodgers as that Super Bowl champ. And guess what? Their defense was second in the NFL in points. Second in the NFL in points. 5th in yardage, 6th in takeaways. And when you get that many takeaways, you're giving that offense more opportunities. Now, the funny thing is now that we look at Aaron Rodgers and his numbers are through the roof, he hasn't been back to the Super Bowl in 11 years. Are we saying that Aaron Rodgers in 2010 was a better quarterback then? And that's why they won? No. He had a better team. 2nd and 5. Let's take a look at Russell Wilson, a guy that people think if we just trade for Russell Wilson, we're going to Super. We're ultimately a better team if we get. This is the nonsense that they keep feeding you on all these shows. Look at this. I want you to look at this. When the Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl, take a look at the numbers. They were 8th in scoring points, and remember they had beast mode. Okay, they rushed for 1,600 yards on the ground. And they only passed for 3,200 yards. Russell Wilson, 27 TDs, 9 interceptions. But they had the number one defense, number one defense in points, number one in yardage, and number one in takeaways. Does that look like, I'm not saying that Russell Wilson isn't a better quarterback today. He is. But apparently, the defense had something to do with them winning. Something to do with, seriously. Because if it was only Russell Wilson, who's got better numbers now, 1,500 yards more a season, 10 more TD passes, then wouldn't they be winning Super Bowls? Okay, let me give you another one here. How about Denver? With Peyton Manning, who was in and out of the lineup. Peyton Manning, who was a shell of himself. They were 19th in offense, points, 16 in yards, but they were 4th in defense. Number one in yards and 8 in takeaways. Now, I know what the trolls are going to do. They're going to say, oh, well, you can just have anybody a quarterback. No. We're talking about 3 guys that are probably going to be Hall of Famers as quarterbacks. 3 guys. Aaron Rodgers, I think he'll be there. I think Russell Wilson will be there. And I know Peyton Manning will be there. 3 guys that are Hall of Famers. Yet, we all look and say, oh, they're winners. Well, I hate to tell you, without that number one defense, without those people around them, they're not winning Super Bowls. Now, you can lull yourself tonight and think that, oh, if we got Russell Wilson, if we just trade all kinds of draft capital and get Russell Wilson here, that the Dallas Cowboys, we're going to win Super Bowls. If that was the case, when they paid Russell Wilson $35 million, when he was the man of the year, when he was, the guy, labeled the best quarterback, then why isn't he winning the Super Bowls? Doesn't have the defense and special teams to go along with his talent. And herein lies the solution. We talk about, let's trade for him. Let's take 3 number ones, and get Russell Wilson. Dak's a bum. Dudes, the numbers bear out. If you got 3 number ones, you might, let's say it's a 10% increase on the offense. 10%. But what you have to give up, if you're talking about 3 number ones over the course of the next year, 3 number ones, especially the number 10, number 1 picks should be a guy who's an instant impact player. That is a day 1 starter. We saw what happened to the Washington football team when they traded 3 number ones and a second for RG3. They got a boost for 1 year. But when that hit didn't work, they lost out on 4 guys that could have been contributors to the team. If we stop focusing in on thinking that let's get another quarterback and say, instead of what we would trade for a quarterback, how about we find some lights out defenders? Let's get a defensive tackle that's a beast, a game changer. Let's get a safety who's a ball hawk. Let's get a stud linebacker or a shutdown corner. You take and give me those three pieces with those picks that you keep talking about trading for Russell Wilson for, I guarantee that defense will be the difference maker of giving you an opportunity to win a Super Bowl. I'm not sure that getting Russell Wilson alone with what you would have to give up, if you could say, okay, we just got Russell Wilson and it's an even exchange, okay, I'd buy that. But if you have to give up something to hope that Russell Wilson can come in cold and be better than Dak Prescott has been with this group of guys, I'm sorry, you're sorely mistaken. I just don't see it happening. You can call me, delusional, an idiot, whatever you want. But there's no way in the world that I take 3, even 2 number ones and trade for a guy. Just don't. Anyway, that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. We're going to be doing some work in the shop. It's actually pouring down rain outside today, so I have been enjoying some of the nice weather out there, but I guess I won't be able to do that. But we'll probably, I might be in the workshop or something, do a little live stream later on. If we do, maybe we'll do another giveaway of one of those racks for you guys. But as always, I want to thank everybody, and we'll be doing definitely a giveaway again tomorrow night during our live stream at 9 o'clock Eastern. But as always, I want to thank everybody for all the support, being here. And if you want to support, you don't have to spend money. All you have to do is leave a comment and give a thumbs up. All of those things help the channel to grow. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you soon.